Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca and I am here today in my baby nursery. This is definitely a different spot than I usually have my videos, which is in my kitchen or in my room or in my bathroom or in my living room. But today it is all about my baby Charlotte, all about the products that I use, things that have been helping her with her colic, and just some of my favorite items so far. She is 2 months old, so obviously things are gonna change. Every single month she's gonna have different favorites and things like that, but these are the things right now, and I thought I would just sit down, hang out with you guys instead of doing a vlog, and just talk about some of my favorite products. So let's do it. So first, starting with her food, since this was a little bit of an issue going through the different foods, I'll start with this. It is the Enfamil Nutramygen. I'm probably saying that incorrectly, but this has been really the only thing that's worked for her because, like I said, she did have colic and she has really bad gas, and she has not been constipated one time since being on this food. She has a lot more blowouts, but at least she's going to the bathroom, because for the first couple of weeks she was not. So we switched to this and it helped a lot. Basically, it is for food allergies, including cow's milk. We're trying to figure out if she is lactose intolerant, which apparently is like super rare for babies to be lactose intolerant, but she might be. So we use this just because it's really the only thing that works for her. This is $35 for this, little thing. If you leave this in a bottle, like in the middle of the night, you're feeding her, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then you put the bottle on your nightstand, you put her back to bed, whatever. You go put it on the kitchen counter, and then you go to clean the bottles the next day. Boy, does it freaking reek. It's disgusting. But she doesn't seem to be having a problem with it, so we have been keeping her on this one. She did try the one that we used in the hospital, which was the Similac Pro Advanced, and then we used the Similac Pro Sensitive, and those still didn't work. She still was having the same issues, so we ended up switching to that one, and it worked for her. So that's what we do for that. Okay, to kind of piggyback off of the food, we use this infant Mylicon gas relief, okay? For infants, we put a few drops of this in her bottle every other time we feed her. So you can give them up to 12 doses a day, but if we do it every other bottle, it's not even close to 12, and everything is fine. So we put just a few drops in her bottle every other time we feed her, and it works perfectly fine. We have had this ever since she was born, and it's been 2 months, and we have not run out of it. The third thing is the Renew Life Baby Probiotic. It comes with this little thing. We use this one, and we put 5 drops in her very first bottle of the day. Anywhere between like 8 and 9, we give her the 5 drops of that. We don't put the gas relief in there. So we start with the probiotic, and then her next bottle will have this. The fourth product, I'm actually going to be talking about 2 different products because they almost work the same. So it's always good to have a Gripe Water. Any Gripe Water will do. This is the second brand that this is the third brand that we've tried. I don't remember what the other ones are, but this is called Mommy's Bliss Gripe Water. And basically, we just give this to her every single time she has hiccups, and they magically disappear. Not saying the hiccups are bad, but she starts crying when she has hiccups, and it almost sounds like she's in pain. So yeah, we give this to her when she has hiccups, but it also says it relieves occasional stomach discomfort from gas, colic, fussiness, and hiccups. So we just give her a tiny bit of this every day. We don't use this every single time she feeds or anything, but if she gets hiccups, we definitely use it. And then the second one for this is called, okay, sorry, don't mind the messiness, because this is actually black. I don't know if I can, it's black. So the thing is messy, but this is called Colic calm, and we got recommended this at the same time as we got recommended the probiotic. So this is a little bit of a stronger type gripe water for colic, gas, and reflux. So, but if she has really bad gas or anything, or she's screaming because she's in a lot of discomfort, we give her this instead of this one, just because I feel like this one works a little bit faster, like a little bit more instantly than the other one. It still takes a few minutes, but this one is more of like a long-term one, and this one is more of an instant kind of relief. But it is called Colic Calm. You can also get all of these things on Amazon. That's where I was going to buy them, but it was going to take a while to get shipped, and we were like kind of desperate in the moment, so we ended up just going to Walmart and seeing if they had them at all. Fifth, I will switch it up a little bit and just talk about Pasties. This is a simple one. She loves these Pasties. They're called like Soothies, but they're the ones that like hospitals recommend. Yeah, it's called a Soothie. We actually tried to do some of the normal Pasties. I'll show you. This is where all my Pasties are. I love Ray Dunn, if you can't tell by all my kitchen stuff. We tried these one time. She didn't really like it. And we have tried these a few times, but this thing was too big for her mouth. So she was born 5 pounds and 15 ounces. And when we were trying to use a Passie on her, they would just fall out of her mouth. The other ones did too. These did too, but it was easier because you can stick your finger in it and kind of hold it in her mouth until she would grasp it. So that's why we like these instead of some of the other ones. But when she gets bigger, we'll start to try some of the other ones and see which one she likes more. I know some of them, I have to do a little bit more research on. Some of them can mess up their...
I'm probably gonna sound stupid, but not like mess up their tongue, but like mess up their, I need to do more research, I don't know what I'm talking about. But, or it can like create a habit that's not good, or something like that. So we'll have to check that out.
I don't know what number I'm on. I think I'm on 6. I'll have a number somewhere on the screen because I don't remember. So for diaper changes, a lot of people like to use the butt paste, and I use this too, and my husband will usually use this one, but I like this one. It doesn't matter if you interchange them or whatever. It's basically, they do the same thing. Basically, diaper rashes, anything like that. And then she has a lot of dry skin on her forehead sometimes, so I'll put some of this on there, or if she scratches her face, just do like the tiniest little dab, and they work fine. And then it says it relieves diaper rash within 6 hours. I haven't timed it or anything, but yeah, we use this one. I use this one for diaper rash or anything like that. My husband usually uses this one, mostly because this is in the diaper bag or it's in our room, and this one is in her room, and Lewis was like,
"We got a $200 changing table, we're gonna use it."
So this one's usually in her room, so he uses this one. Okay, I had to stop and go feed her, so the lighting or the angle or whatever might have changed. So up next, because I have no idea what number we're on, but I like having these really big burp cloths. I don't know if all burp cloths are made the same, but we have this really big one, and then we have the really like long and skinny ones, but I just like the big ones better. This is the only really big one that we have, and then sometimes I just use a blanket or one of her like swaddles that she doesn't really fit into anymore because she will kind of projectile all over the place. So I like to have the big one so that it gets most of it up rather than it just like stopping like right here, and then she throws up all down my arm, which is fine, but you know, bigger the better. So we just use the big ones. And then Lewis actually found these the other day. They are a bib with a collar on it, so it catches most of the stuff that gets down into her neck. We have like a million bibs and they all work perfectly fine, but we just recently found these and they are kind of a lifesaver. And then I like the bibs that have Velcro on them. Sometimes the snappy buttons, or if it has like a real button where you have to put it through the loop and everything, those are just way too difficult to try and get it around her head. So definitely always get Velcro. So these are a few things for sleepy time. I will just do them all at once because there's really not that much special to them, but these are just some of the things that I like. This is a massive bottle, but we like using the purple like lavender scented Johnson's baby lotion. We have shampoo, we have the bath bubbles. I have pretty much the whole collection over here on our bookshelf. We like anything lavender scented, which brings me to this. This is an essential oil roller. So I usually put it on her neck, at the bottom of her feet, and I put it right here on her arm because when she's moving her arms around, she wafts it into the air and it will help her go to sleep a little bit faster because lavender is obviously like calming, makes you sleepy, all that kind of stuff. So this is a lavender roller. I'm sure that they have other scents for different things. I was not at the store when Lewis bought this. If I had the time and I could take her to the store and just browse the entire baby section, then I definitely would. Or if I went to Bye Bye Baby and just spent all day there, I would. But with everything going on right now, I can't. So Lewis found this one. I don't remember if it was Walmart or CVS, but I'm sure you can find these anywhere. It's just an essential oil roller with lavender, perfectly safe. And then we also have a lavender scented plug-in, like a Glade plug-in for the wall. We had it in our room when she was sleeping in our room. Now we have it in her nursery, so her room always smells like lavender and it's nice and calming. And I'm sitting in here right now and it smells wonderful, and I just put it on my arm, so you don't even use that much. We've had this for a couple of weeks now, and that's all I've used so far up to right here. And don't look at my nails. I peeled off my nails. Hopefully I can go get my nails done this weekend because it's my birthday tomorrow. So hopefully I can go get my nails done again because this is bad, okay? I just pulled them all off, so don't look at that. Another thing for sleep, obviously, sound machine. I don't even really think it matters what type of sound machine it is. This one was on my registry, so I would have to look it up and see which one it was. I can put it down below. It is the easiest little thing. You unscrew it and you put the batteries like in this little thing. It has a light. It's on, you just can't see it. It has a shushing, a white noise, and a heartbeat sound. It has different settings, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. I have like this light coming from the window. I don't know what to do. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to live with it because I can't really help it. The sun is like coming straight in that way. Okay. Is that gonna bug you guys? That is like literally right next door. Okay, I stopped to figure out what that sound was, and it wasn't even next door. I thought it was the person next door mowing their yard because earlier they were, and I thought they were like weed eating or edging or something like that. But no, it's coming from across the street. There's a house being built. They're like cutting up something with like this big saw. Okay, and last but not least, we have my diaper bag. So I said from the very, very beginning that I wanted a backpack diaper bag because I just thought it was going to be a lot more convenient. I've never had another kid, so I don't know what it's like to have one of those like over their shoulder diaper bags, but I just assumed that this would be a lot easier to use. So we got a backpack diaper bag. It has the straps, obviously, and then it has two hooks where you can hook it onto a stroller or a shopping cart or whatever. We just haven't been able to use these because we don't take her anywhere because of everything that's going on in the world. So she doesn't go out in public. We just use this when we obviously go to our family's houses or things like that. I will do a video someday about what we keep in our diaper bag, but for now I will just give you the gist of it. Obviously it is a backpack. It has a compartment in the very front. I unzipped it for bottles and a pocket. It has two pockets on the sides, on the inside. I don't know what the easiest way to show you is. It has two pockets here, a zipper pocket here, and two pockets on each side. And then at the very back, somebody wants to tell me what this is for, let me know. It is a zipper on the very back on the bottom. I don't know if you'll be able to see what's at the bottom. It came with a portable changing pad, so whenever she is in public and we need to change her, or like in the back of our car or something like that, we have that. But yeah, it comes with like this zipper on the very back, and I really don't know what it's for. I assumed that it was if it's packed too much and you need to get something out of the bottom, you could just unzip it and get it out of there, but I don't really know. If anybody wants to let me know what it's for, let me know. I mean, I could also just go back onto the ad on Amazon and figure it out. We got this on Amazon. It is the Locust brand. I actually didn't get it. It was on my registry and my aunt bought it for me. I love it. It's such like a good material. It feels very, very heavy duty. Like I said, we haven't been able to like go out into the world and like for real 100% use it, but the times that we have used it, it's wonderful, and it holds a lot of stuff. We usually have a lot more stuff in there, but since we're not going anywhere right now, we usually take it out, clean it and everything. It is black and has flowers all over it. I love it. There was a million different options. This was what took me the longest to figure out because there was so many different patterns. And when this one finally like gives out or whatever, I will be getting another one, but I'll get a different like pattern or whatever. But I don't know, it'll be a while before that happens because this seems very, very durable. So it expands, there's lots of room. It is really nice and I love it. And that is it. That is everything that I like to use for my baby right now. She doesn't use a lot of toys, obviously, right now because she's only 2 months old. The one toy that we are trying to get her to play with is this little sloth with the little tabs, and because she can kind of grab onto this thing, you know, because her hands are so tiny. We try and get her to hold this and it rattles, and we try and get her to like follow around with it and everything. So we'll shake it on one side and she'll look at it, and we'll shake it on the other side and look at it just to try and get her to move her head around, look at things. But that's one of the only things that she can kind of like grab right now because her hands are so tiny. But yeah, that is pretty much all of the items that I use right now for my 2-month-old. And you can let me know down below what your favorite products are for a 2-month-old to a 6-month-old, because that is the direction that we are going in, obviously. And we would love to know what your favorite products are for that age so that we can start accumulating different things and see what works for her, see what she likes, what she doesn't like. And she's crying right now, so I am going to hop off of here and go hang out with her, take care of her, see what she needs. And I'll probably do a video in the future when we maybe get to about 6 months, what her favorite products are at that point. So if you want to follow along with this journey, you definitely can. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. It will really help my channel get out into the world of YouTube. And if you are a young mom, you should definitely subscribe to my channel so that we can go through this journey together, especially if it is your first child, because it is our first child and we can all learn together. So definitely subscribe to my channel if these are videos that you would like to start seeing me do more of, because I do a lot of vlogs. I would like to do a lot more sit down videos. I did my birth story video and that is definitely an interesting one, so you should go check it out because I almost didn't make it to the hospital. Yeah, so you should definitely go check that out, and then you can binge watch the rest of my videos if you would like, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.